Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, 2023. If you want to know, I hope I won't have problems with the internet. It's probably from the rain or something else, I don't know. We will check the retainers because we have a lot of things to put on for sale. $85,000. Okay. Let's get them all. And then we will first unpack stuff. In fact, let's first go to the Grand Company and get rid of the dungeon stuff. Okay. I see Halloween themes. Sell. Let's first adjust the prices. Okay. $37,000. Sandwich basket. Oh, this is decoration. Okay. Work it down. 600. $36,000. $27,000. $48,000. $38,000. 20,000. What? Pixie cotton. Yes, 20,000. $18,000. $39,000. $20,000. Okay. Deep wood green dye, yes. 1,100. Yes, that's better. Okay. Oh, time for some purchases. Where was it? Material. Glamour Prism. 99. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. I'm gonna make some good purchases. Sales, not purchases. Let's go put them for sale. Okay. Let's go. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Taffy, knowest thou any location wherein we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you near all of the veins were tapped dry years ago, though I suppose if you really wanted to try, you might find something at Nuvis Leavings. It was opened well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Gutyon and tell him I sent you, but don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. Unskilled, I think it best Tancred join thee in this search, though he would be quick to deny it. His heart is in turmoil and his thoughts clouded. It would be unwise to ignore his distress. Oh, poor Tancred is distressed. Poor guy. Let me comfort him. Pat him on the head. Probably. Off to somewhere, are you? At last I lead on the stone we need to power the Talos. I can very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. Oh, another unlock. Okay, let's see. One-eyed miner. Okay, let's go and check him out. Okay. Now, Nuvis Livings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Southeast. Leave me alone. Oh, for Christ's sake. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though we should probably hear what Gudjon has to say before we celebrate, assuming we can find him, that is. Hmm? Who are you and what are you doing in here? Well, you should have listened to Taffy. You're wasting your time. Ah, thank you, Emily. I don't know what it is. Probably the rain or something. There was a major malfunction here yesterday. I will probably change the service if it continues like this. Oh, you can do the next dungeon with me today. I don't know. I kind of don't like your company lately uh, because you are an annoying little girl. You know. But this site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. No, Emily, don't leave me! No! I should explain the stone you're looking for is Leonin. All the talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still here, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mines are closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonin that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. How about I smack you? How is that for compensation? Fine. What do you want? The other day I found a Vorbert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Vorbert gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us unskilled. Thankfully, I have an idea how we might hurry things along. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors. Sorry. It's rather dark in here, meaning it will be that much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I proposed to we use these sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. How about you go further and be eaten by animals, and I remain here, Tancred? The insolence of these NPCs, man! If you feel the drop's effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of being bossed around by some people that don't do anything. You search the shadows but find nothing. Perhaps the gold piece lies elsewhere. Fuck you, gnome. Go away. Yeah, kill that guy. See? Perhaps the gold piece lies someplace else. Of course it will be in the deepest possible cave. Like over there. As you search the shadows, a glint catches your eye. You turn over a rock and find a vorpal gold piece. Told you, it will be in the deepest possible cave. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Yes, Tancred, all you do is brooding and bossing people around. You are completely useless. You killed Rajit, and your ears became so big that people cannot talk to you anymore. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sun drops. Yeah. So you say, but you have a proven knack for success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Coartan wilderness and the imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louisoix, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success. such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think of it. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Gudjon. The sooner we get back to Urianger and Minfilia, the better. Excuse me. You cannot complete this quest until the following conditions are Disciples of War or Magic, level 77. Oh, for crying out loud! Emily, do you feel like running a dungeon with me? Yeah! We will do... Excuse me? How much is my 339? Why? Oh my god, I am with 7 Heaven Why am I recommended gear? Skyven. Oh, I didn't do okay. Why didn't I equip? How much do I have? Yeah. Tomorrow I will probably be doing Allagan Tomes grinding. Yeah. Nah. I will probably switch. No, I won't switch. Tala is here. Yes, I'm ready. Oh. Ifrites. Okay, I leveled up. GG's, take care and keep loving FF14. Stay care! Oh my dear Tala, do you want us to run some Allagan Toms stuff? Okay, leveling we did. Let's do. You probably can't do that right now. Oh, that's okay. I will run the main scenario 1 and then I'm gonna run Alliance raids and normal raids. Don't bother. By the way, yes, I sold, I put them all for sale. All the gear I put for sale from the covers. What? I didn't expect that I will be so. Don't worry, I'll just run some shit for Allagan Toms today and I will buy some crap. And I will get some Skaven gear and then we will continue. It will be fast because I'm a healer. I just have to heal a little bit. Oh. Okay. Знам, сега ще му се обада, сега ще му се обада. Сега бе, чакай малко, чакай, сега ще... Добре, ето, обади му се.
Няма да се обадя.
Добре, че му се обадя, казах ти. Сега, добре, момент само.
Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you. Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall. For the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. And from the deepest pit of the seven hells, To the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner. After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend. Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this!
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Huh. Okay. Let's go. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before you said it in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Good John, for all your help, whatever. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. And I have an unlock again. Okay, whatever floats your boat, guys. Bench on the window. Oh my fucking god. Look how far it is. What? Oh, it's you. If you've come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Agna. No, she couldn't have. Agna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at the stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Would you do the honors of delivering this to Urianger? Can I get this? Yeah. Thou art returned, and with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Talos had been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no small part to Jerick, Taffy and Minfilia. As at last we shall return the timeless, this sentinel of stone, that we may press on towards Nabata rank. Very good. Now let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready. It's working. It's... Magnus!
Left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? this worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
Go to her.
Not today.
Meanwhile, in the Crystarium.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of his mortal flesh, not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Let me just ask my son something. There have been some problems at school with one of the teachers. Be right back. apparently one of the teachers who teach them choreography has gone mad today because some of the kids didn't like the choreography, and he started to call them names. And he told them that they have to have completely black shoes. Some of them didn't have completely black shoes, and he told them that if they don't have black shoes, they better not attend the class, and they will not be at the Christmas party. And he called them stupid, wimpy degenerates or something like this. And some of the parents are pretty mad. And this guy is probably a goner, the teacher. How things have changed in this country. In the past, we suffered all kinds of terror from the teachers, and no one bats an eye. But now, even the smallest conflict means that the teacher can lose his job. My apologies for the delay. Yeah. I mean, the thing with the shoes is ridiculous because not all of the parents can find exactly the shoes he wants, and it's really funny because because to make such a fuss about the shoes the children came in the class, in the choreography class, he probably has some problems, and he projects them onto the children today. This is actually the first time we receive complaints about the teachers in this school. The teachers in this school are pretty cool, all of them. I met and talk to a lot of them, and I cannot imagine that any of them would call the kids names and yell at them, and etc. They are pretty good teachers, and the school is pretty good. So I think that it's more of an accidental outburst of emotions or something, but and you can see that it immediately has results, and he could really lose his job because of this situation. Some of the parents are pretty sensitive about these things, and they will probably take steps to punish this teacher. But then again, if you are teacher of minors, you should always be careful how you handle them, because they are minors and they are pretty sensitive about everything. I don't know. I don't think that we should take it so personally. I mean, their head teacher is pretty strict and she's even mean with them. Yes, she never call them names, etc., etc., etc. But she's pretty much an iron lady, and she keeps all the kids at a short leash. Probably the kids have stepped on his nerves, and they're all the teachers in this school are young. They're younger than you, Emily. They are very young people who really love their job and love to teach children. I have complete confidence and trust in these teachers in this school, so I will not take it too personally. Which bringeth me to the question, how didst thou find Tancred during your search? He spoke of Nymphilia, of his own accord, I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. My intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. I regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end, he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that all will be well in time. Now let us... I'm not mad because my son is not mad. He told me that the teacher called them names, and but he doesn't seem offended. He's not that emotionally vulnerable or sensitive like other kids would be. So I don't hold any grudges about this teacher. It happens from time to time. Every person has its limits, and he can react emotionally on something. Probably the kids have driven him to the edge, or he has some personal problems or something. I'm sure I doubt that I can handle 25 9-year-old spoiled dirty brats all day. So I really admire the teachers about their profession, especially when you have to handle minors. my son could be pretty impossible sometimes. It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such a fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it, or our son? I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonin, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of these Talos, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine, thank you. Well, enough chit-chatter. Let's get you lot to Nabata rank, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos presence resolves the issue of the gate. Oh, that, yes. It's designed to open at the Talos approach. Then we can finally go to Nabata rank. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves, understood? Yes, sir. Let us repair to the mines then. Before we go, while you were away with Unskilled, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it for luck. Minfilia, you should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. So this is it, we're finally going to Nabata rank. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. That's no reason to give up though. Not when so much is at stake. Thank you all of you for helping me to get here. Now let's not keep Magnus waiting. There you are. So what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but the Dallas Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, without which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Alright, then watch your step.
Urianger?
Thou must needs carry on without me. The path to Nabartha Rang lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Lightwardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabartha Rang, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Urianger. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you've finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble. The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed!
Ah, that must be the gate.
Well, so far so good.
Wait, is that Ranjit?
The bastard is alive.
stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you? And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms! And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you? Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry! Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself her protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Yeah, Kung Fu. Oh my god, I'm going to fight him like that. Oh no. Shit. Fuck. Smackdown. Okay, let's go.
This is going well.
Beast of my blood, answer my call! Rend my foes and ward their blows! When will you learn?
Oh no. What the fuck?
Not good.
Aha!
Quarter!
Mike T. Oh, fuck off. What are these stacks? Oh, fuck. Come on, stop stunning me. Come on, Tancred. You can do it.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
He fled. Coward. I hit him. Come on, Tancred, get up.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love, then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
Somewhere around here. Okay, I'll be back in 5. Okay. This is the place on Skilled. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now. Not this time, for Tancred and the others. I have to face her. In the event that you leave the area, speak with the apprentice engineer at Twine in Amar to return to Nabatarek. I can sense her presence, albeit faintly. Come on, let's look over by the crystal wall. Ah, here we go. I got them all. All right. Cool.
Is this...
Run for your lives! It's the flood! The flood!
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
No, stand back. We shall stay the flood.
But this is what I want! It's my sacrifice to make!
Your time has not yet come. When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Minfilia!
This place... You're...
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
It's good to see you again.
My dear, sweet child. Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters, and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining Wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads. A decision must be made. 'Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
The flood has washed away so much of this world. So many people and places and possibilities. And all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are, trying so hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely committed they are to the cause. I can't help but believe. But I want to do more than just watch and cheer. I want to make a difference. I want to help them like they helped me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same. Coming together, providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream. One we share, though my power was all but spent in staying the flood. I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived. That self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands. If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
Dearest friend, no words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these tumultuous times. You are a hero to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
What happened? I remember speaking with Minfilia and then... Is something wrong? Your eyes, they've changed. A parting gift, I think. Until now I've walked the path she set before me, the path she set before all of the Minfilians. But she's given me a new path, a new life that I can call my own. And even though she's gone, I can still feel her, warm and calm and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world, the light that swells within it. And the Lightwardens. There's one here in Arang. Let's hurry back, the others need to know. You don't think Tancred will be angry with me, do you? It's what Minfilia wanted, I'm sure he'll understand. I'd like to think so too, but... Would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise.
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
Really? He wasn't the one that nearly got himself killed. It's a good thing Urianger called on us when he did. You were at death's door when we found you.
But thanks to your timely ministrations, I was not obliged to walk through it.
Minfilia?
You saw her.
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today. I'll do whatever it takes to make Minfilia's dream a reality. I can track the Lightwardens now, maybe even help you fight them.
I'm glad you're back.
Aww.
You don't have to say that, you know.
But I want to. Your family. How else would I feel?
Aww.
She will need a name.
A name?
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer. And I think it a fitting tribute to our departed friend, too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Do you remember what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name. Suggestions?
If the lady herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all they have been through together, he's practically a father to her.
Well spotted. I'm so glad you're here to explain these things.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
What about Reen?
Ah, blessing in Fae. Wait, doth this mean thou wert listening when I delivered my lectures on the pixies?
Not exactly, but that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
Reen. Yes, I rather like the sound of it. Thank you.
That settles it then. Welcome aboard, Reen.
I won't let you down.
I honestly don't know how to repay you for all you've done, but I promise to do whatever I can to help. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. maybe not, but the presence of the Lightwardens is unmistakable to me now. In fact, I sense one here in Amarank. To the west, I think it might be hiding underground. Underground? Then it's as we suspected. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west we found the remains of the site known as Malika's Well. If I recall correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Nabat Arank to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Amarank thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive, the perfect hiding place for a warden. Rin, are you certain you can track it down? Leave it to me. Then it's settled. We make for Malika's Well. It's here. I can taste its ether on the wind. Then we finally found our mark. Let's put an end to it, to this unskilled, and return the night sky to Amarank. I will do it tomorrow anyway, so be sure to be tomorrow here, Emily. Yes, I sincerely hope that we can do it together. It will be fun. I'm gonna stop the stream here and wish you all good night. See you tomorrow after 6 p.m. GMT+2. Good night. Thank you, Emily, for being with me again, and thank you all others for being with me. Until tomorrow, be safe and good night.